go ahead and move on and speak with the agent again to take on our next quest entitled Imposing Views. The Unbound Agent is ready to share your next destination. You must endure one final test, and seeing how important it is, our founder will be conducting it herself. She was here a moment ago, but something compelled her to leave for the Sagodi Desert. Always has she followed the slightest whim. Show some initiative and find her among those massive dunes. Don't be intimidated. If you're truly meant to meet us, fate arranged this meeting long ago. I'm sure it has. Yeah, we gotta head off to Forgotten Springs now. So upon our arrival... Yeah, maybe I should come in on a method of transportation other than my chocobo, or at least my chocobo in my current situation. Yeah, if I'm really gonna convince her that I'm the real deal, let's swap out the barding that we've been using for... Yeah, let's swap out the barding for my... for All Saint... not All Saints Wake, for Starlight Celebration. And actually put on something imposing. There we go. Yeah, get my Dragoon... Yeah, the Dragoon and his trusted steed. Fully mounted and armored for this occasion. Let's go ahead and do this. As the sun is slowly setting. Oh, we found someone. So we chase. Don't want to lose them in the night. Alright, still see them. And yes, it is Apyahi herself, accompanied by a little mushroom. Yeah, if you ever wondered what kind of artifact she has at her disposal, this is what she's using. Oh, what's coming? Yeah, got a big ugly sandworm. Stop! Wait, what? Shake! Yeah, it turns out her artifact controls animals. Spin. Spin. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I would call a spin. Now come. Yeah, follow me. And don't eat my little mushroom friend. Good boy. Good boy. And there's the mushroom, bouncing up and down for joy. So it's like, how many sandworms can she get? It works as well as I remembered. No beast is too great for the artifact's influence. And so, as I arrive... Hello there. What are you doing here? Do you fancy strolls amongst nondescript sand dunes? Oh, it's not like that at all. Or is this not a chance encounter? Yeah, I was told to come and find you. Is that so? My underlings see potential in you? Ah. And so... Yeah, hello there, nice to meet you. Well then, let us proceed straight to introductions. Remember my name! And cover your face as you do it. Yeah, Apyahi! Is that really necessary to cover your face, though? Yeah, confusion. If you wish to be one of my chosen leaders, there is but one requirement. Boundless charisma. Extraordinary strength and unparalleled intellect mean nothing if you lack charm. No one will follow a bore. Yet when spoken with the right tenor, even wicked words can resonate with small folk and rouse them to action. They'll gladly throw themselves into the thick of battle for a cause they believe in. Our cause. I did well in informing my first cadre of leaders. Their absolute devotion to indulging their own desires moved even me to tears. For all their faults, I still wholeheartedly believe they were worthy of wielding the artifacts. Make me believe the same about you, and I shall gladly take you under my wing. So yeah, how do I go about this? Or do I just stand there staring intently? Also, hey there, Baba, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. And also, that's a reference from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yeah, given I've never seen the show, I wouldn't know. Well, now's your chance to impress me. Tell me, what do you wish to gain by overthrowing the nations of the world? Yeah, essentially we're going back to the very first question we were asked when you first start this game. Power, fame, wealth, or say nothing. Well, I can already tell you that wealth doesn't, or saying nothing doesn't really advance the plot at all, so we'll just go ahead and go for bloodthirst. Power is the one thing you do not seem to lack. Even so, your ambition drives you to ever greater heights. Such a trait is crucial for one who would embrace wickedness. As for me, I only want one thing. Freedom! So you're William Wallace then? My village prospered amid nature unrestrained, while those in it were bound by the rules of society. Our roles were determined at birth. Some would hunt, some would weave, but none were allowed to follow their hearts. Obedience meant a life without hardship, yes, but I couldn't suffer the tasks I was burdened with. So, in defiance of those stifling customs, I went into the forest to hunt, and returned to my village with a prey mightier than any that had ever been caught before. For this, I was rewarded with exile. Yeah, you'd mean you went through all of this just because you wanted to be more than what you were, and then when you finally actually did something, you paid the price, even though it was for a good cause. Yet my banishment was a blessing in disguise, for it helped me realize I could survive. I could thrive, unbound by rules. I also understood that many like-minded souls yet suffer under the subjugation of states. I resolved to become an example they could follow, to build the passage that would guide them to freedom. And so, but enough about myself. There's something I wish to see. Follow me, but be wary of the beasts that infest these sands. Oh, you don't have to worry about me on that. I'm more than capable of holding my own. So, let's go to where she went. Well, it has been basically the MO of the last 10 years, hasn't it? But coincidentally, following along the same timeline, the Final Fantasy XIV in its current form has been around. As I said, beasts abound in these parts. I could kill them myself, but this presents an opportunity. Yeah, that was just demonstrated to us by this guy. Let us commence the practical exam. Defeat these creatures by whatever means are at your disposal. And so, it's on. Looks like the Sandrakes are finally stepping up their game. And it seems like the U-Tribe is going to have to do likewise. So yeah, 3 level 100 Sandrakes, those girls will get absolutely smoked. Yeah, they're as strong as they are forever condemned to be at level 30 and stay that way. It's such a crying shame. Oh, Rayla's here! Oh, hey there, Rayla. Yeah, she has no idea what I'm doing over here. Yeah, maybe as she joins us in stream, she'll find out why I'm standing out here in the desert, but... yeah, let's go ahead and speak with Apyahi. That was a fine show of strength. Fun enough to impress the meek into following you, I dare say. Very good. Now follow me. We are not far now. Yeah, just so long as she doesn't... yeah, just so long as I don't get cancelled out. Because, yeah, you can still take damage. You can still take damage. Yeah, it's not exactly a safe place to be standing, is it? Alright, Apyahi. What brings us over here? Here we are. I've heard the stars are breathtaking from this vantage. In Ordar, they would charge you to view the sky from a place like this, as if there weren't enough hands grasping at our coin purses. Let us wait a while and see if the stories are true. Well, they certainly see true from where I stand. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be stargazing for a while. No moon to look at, though. The only moon is the one that's in her hair. Indeed, it is as every bit as beautiful as they say. It was a worthwhile trek, wouldn't you agree? The light from those stars travel all the way from the edge of the firmament, obstructed by nothing on its journey. Free. I believe people have the same capacity. Each of us has a star unto ourselves, the light of our lives illuminating the farthest reaches of the heavens. For someone who's so evil, that's so touching. Wouldn't have expected to hear that out of her, would ya? And so... ah, yes. You've passed, by the way. Took this long to tell me? I knew I wanted you with me soon after our first meeting. Friends and allies gravitate towards you, don't they? I can tell. And so, to honor your induction into my inner circle, I shall award you with an artifact of power unequaled. Oh, what do I get? Yeah, maybe it's something I can use against you? Is what I would like to say. Unfortunately, my stock of magical objects has been much depleted as of late. Do you want to know why? Like, ah, man. I really wanted to turn the tables. Are you truly so crestfallen? I suppose I cannot fault you for staying true to your ambitions. Meanwhile, here's what she was wielding earlier. The artifacts wielded by the previous cadre were purloined from across the continent of Tyrol, where they were enshrined as objects of great power. Alas, we had greater need of them. Yeah, but yours isn't fancy at all, it's just a big stone. Mine, however, came into possession long before that. Oh, that's because those leggings are default to a Vieira there, Bubba. After I was exiled, I traveled the world to seek a place that was truly free. Disillusioned by every nation I set foot in, I eventually crossed the ocean to Tyrol. And found a place that looks not unlike Tender Valley. Screw that place. In the remote outskirts of Jacques Tyrol, I came across ancient and forgotten ruins. And within, I encountered the spirits of a Yorkui who called himself the Wise One. I asked the Wise One where I might find freedom, and he told me this story. Yeah, it turns out the wise one is a ghost. Yet, when I yet lived, my people ventured into Jacques... Oh no, it actually is him saying it. When I yet lived, my people ventured into Dawntrail, but before we could settle here, a terrible sickness struck, and one by one, many lost their lives. I sought a way to conquer this affliction, crafting an instrument that could harness the powers of mighty beasts. Thus was the first treasure created. Alas, I was too late to save my brethren, yet I knew I could save others from our fate, and so I traveled across the land, bestowing the treasures upon struggling tribes. And thus she got this stone. I wish to create a place where people bereft of a home can live as they wish. Such a treasure could help me realize this dream. Your conviction is plain to see that is true. 5 treasures have I bequeathed, but there is one which remains sealed away. Its power is far too dangerous. My conviction means that I can wield it responsibly. I beg you, bestow the treasure upon me. My words must have swayed him, because the spirit's final act was to honor me with the relic before disappearing. I will use the power entrusted to me to shatter the rules that stifle us. That is why I created the Passage of the Unbound. Alright. And now, you are one of its leaders. Stand by my side and together, we shall release the people of the world from their chains. And do it with, what apparently I'm learning is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style pose. Why does he pose like that, though, in the anime? Yeah, pretty much no moonlight tonight. Alright, up, Yahi. I do not intentionally intend to spend so much time in these wastes. Do ensure your master that pose I showed you. Although I've only recently invented it, I expect every member to be capable of striking it at a moment's notice. With that, I cordially welcome you to the Passage of the Unbound. Well, thank you very much. So, we'll take our 1,000 gil for completing the quests and getting in our good graces, and we also earn the Pose of the Unbound. Which we have now learned. And which these other people will learn too. Yeah, that's going to be quite a thing to show off to people who have never seen it before. Yeah, it may be as crazy as even Hildebrand's pose. But I guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Alright. Let's go ahead. I'll readjust my position here. Let's go ahead and speak with Apyahi again to take on our next quest entitled Enforcing Freedom. You can sense a plot forming behind Apyahi's mischievous eyes. Now that the night sky has energized us, it is time to take action. Our goal is no less than to see every nation of the world crumble. Yet we must start somewhere. I was struck by how much had changed during my most recent visit to Tyrol, when I gathered the first group of my chosen leaders. At the time I encountered the Wise One, no ruler had united the continent under one banner. Uncertainty was in the air, but so was the sense of freedom. I never seen a place quite like it. So much did it intrigue me, in fact, that I adopted a Shatona name for myself. Oh, you're not actually... Well, actually, we did learn about that she's not originally from Tyrol, and that's would not have originally used the Shatona name. She would have used an old-school Vieira name. Yet now that same freedom that I found so appealing is bound by the restrictions of state, and each day that passes, those binds grow tighter. That is why our first course of action shall be to return to Tyrol to what it once was, to liberate it from the tyranny of Tuliolol.
What do you mean by that? I mean, I don't know about you, but those guys over in Tuliolol, they're quite loved.
While my previous leaders were avatars of self-indulgence, they never quite grasped the concept of overthrowing a nation.
Except for maybe Leofine.
It falls to us to set a precedent for future leaders to follow. Go to Tyrol and get the lay of the land. Venture to Husatawi and Shaolani, and rendezvous with my enforcers at the local tavern. You may wait further orders there.
Yeah, now she has to make the long trek all the way back. Apyahi's scheme has been laid bare. You should bring this information to Raal Majun in Tuliolol. I think that's a good idea. So, let's head on back over. And I guess I don't need to be looking imposing right now. So back over to Bayside Bevy. Alright there everyone, I'm coming back. So let's reunite with Raal Majun. And as Brukivu comes in to listen as well.
Mathia, you have returned. Were you able to track down Apyahi?
I certainly did.
I see. Her methods for testing the mettle of her would-be leaders are as unique as the candidates themselves. Yet learning that her next target is Tuliolol only makes this sinking feeling in my stomach worse.
And I don't blame you.
This revelation doesn't come as a complete surprise, you see. We've heard whispers of a plot against the city, and have been aiding the Landsguard with investigating leads.
While you were abroad, some familiar faces showed up to lend a hand. Familiar faces? Oh, speak of the withdrawal. Where do we spot? Coming into the bar? Yeah, let's have a look around. Yeah, I think you might be familiar with everyone here. These are, of course, the 5 people who we helped within the respective cities that they went to in order to get the job done and bring the artifacts back. When Brukivu sent word that you meant to pursue Apyahi, we were eager to join the hunt. Yet right as we were arranging a ship to cross the ocean, we spotted a suspicious group disembarking at the port, and decided we might better aid you by tracking their movements.
They claim to be looking for work and obtained permission to travel to Shaolani. Yet upon arriving, they went to work with a different sort, asking anyone they could find about Tuliolol and the inner workings of its government and defenses.
How many people were leaking?
Why not bothering the people of Shaolani? They live about in Husatawi. The master of the tavern there said he sent the group to spend long hours talking to other patrons, rarely ordering a thing, and going on about some plan.
Clearly they are the enforcers Apyahi mentioned. We need to find out what they're plotting and how Apyahi's treasure fits into the picture. Then we can figure out how to stop them.
Let's split up. If these enforcers are as talkative as they seem, I'm sure it won't be hard to eavesdrop. Let me help too. I have an idea that might make things easier.
And will that be Miss Kyuki? First person who I helped out in this endeavor?
But it requires Mathia to aid us. I hope you can oblige?
I'm sure can. Then it's settled. Loshkana, Topeka, and I will work to uncover the nature of Apyahi's treasure.
These link posts should make it easier to communicate. I bought them from a foreign sailor. I knew that they'd come in handy sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think there's also irony that Tentoroa is the only guy among this crew. And everyone else are ladies. Alright, once we've discovered something, we'll meet here at the Aetheroid Plaza in Husatawi. Yeah, given the capable swordsman that he is, I'm sure he can protect them all.
Now then, follow me and I'll tell you about this idea of mine.
Alright. Yeah, Rob with a funny wave away to everyone. Yeah, using both hands in a very cute manner and also silly. Alright, Kyuki, what's going on?
I have something that will make our job a lot easier. The Dreamweave cocoon.
You mean you brought it back?
The village elder understood how much it means to me to bring the unbound to justice for their crimes, and entrusted me to do so once and for all. You met this Abyahi in the flesh, yes? That means that you can use the cocoon to imitate her.
Oh, really?
You can do that? Why, I was ready to use stealth and deception, but this will make getting the information we need much easier. My thinking exactly, but it will all be for nothing if Abyahi reaches them before we do. So let's make our way to Husatawi at once.
Alright. Off they go then. Let's do this. So as we arrive in town just before sunrise, we'll head on in. Because I'm pretty sure that everyone is waiting for me. Yeah, right out on the balcony. How did you get in without being noticed? Or did no one really bother to take a look at you?
I took a peek inside and saw a few rough-looking types who didn't sound too rawly gathered around one of the tables. Doubtless they're our targets. There's no one fitting Abyahi's description, so she probably hasn't arrived yet. This is our chance! We can hear everything from out here, so we'll keep watching in case Abyahi makes an appearance. If she does, we'll call you on Link Pearl. Alright, Mathia, take the Dreamweave cocoon in hand, and in your mind's eye, envision that wicked woman!
Yeah, you really want to do this against one of your own Viera? You'll be transfigured into Abyahi. You must remain transfigured in order to progress with quest objectives. You will return from your transfigured status if you move too far away. Look to your map for the transfiguration's area of effect. If necessary, speak with Kyuki to restore the transfiguration. Yeah, now I'm the leader of the Passage of the Unbound now. and yeah, maybe it's the fact that she's wearing heels that makes her look so much taller than Kyuki. Yeah, that's wild. Probably also doesn't help that my companion could be a giveaway for what I'm really doing here. Oh, but I can't withdraw it, no! Alright, you'll have to try and stay outside somehow. Let's speak with this enforcer. And join with these other doppelgangers, like, oh my god, am I seeing triple or something? Like, look at this! I must be so drunk I see Abyahi 3 times! And one of them has a creature on her shoulder, and the other one has a dragon flying behind her, and another one has a chocobo with black armor on it. What's going on around here? Yeah, this guy must be drunk out of his mind. Yeah, some enforcer you are. You must really be having delusions tonight. Oh, boss. Wait, you told us not to trust anyone, even yourself. If you are who I think you are, then do the pose. We all got sore arms from practicing it so much. Well, sure. I can definitely perform that for you, but first let me sit to my hot bar. Now I need to stand out so you can actually see me. The only one who can actually do it! No one but you could strike a pose half as inspiring. We've been waiting, boss. I'm sure you have. Yeah, it looks like there's more drunk people around. But I'm not surprised. Let's see these three heavies and what they're all about. Now that you're here, that means it's time to mobilize, right? Yeah, have you done what I asked, or you remember what the plan is, right? Yeah, ready getting in touch with my feminine side. Of course, boss! We each memorize the different part to make sure we don't forget it. We'll launch our attack from the gates of Tuliolo! Cerulean bells will blow it to bits in a fantastic explosion! And Eladet's concoction will give us the strength to crush the land girl like ants. Meanwhile, the drunk guy's blocking the door.
A simple plan for simple villains, don't you think? Keep pressing them for more information, Mathia.
Alright, go on. And what is my role in an attack, and how will my artifact aid you? Yeah, what am I doing? Don't be shy.
What will you be having?
Oh, yeah. Hello, your finest libations to lift your spirits, or excuse me, we're in the middle of something. Yeah, just like Apyahi did before. Young man, why don't you back off? Yeah, mind your business. We'll be moving along, so stop trying to blade us for every corn we have.
Mathia, we see the real Apyahi approaching.
Oh no. Yeah, it's daytime now and she wants to get started bright and early.
We have to buy time. Keep the henchmen talking.
How are you gonna get to her? Like, you two are on the balcony and you would have to go through me in order to get downstairs to her. I don't know how. I guess he must have jumped off the balcony.
You there? Excuse me, I wouldn't go in there. The drinks are more water than spirit. Like, is that so? Well, good thing I'm not thirsty.
Yeah, it's still too early in the day to go drinking.
No, the food! There's no food either. They've sold every last dish.
Yeah, they haven't even restocked for breakfast yet.
What? And they have the gall to remain open? Greed run amok indeed. Luckily, I wasn't planning on ordering anything. I'd rather than die than become a paying customer.
Yeah, have you no shame? Yeah, now they're trying to block her. There's not really much we can do at this point. So it's like, yeah, I think I'll be taking my leave now. Was there something else? I didn't think there was. You're supposed to shut up our numbers, right? You said that artifact of yours would give us an army. Well, did it?
Mathia, get out of there! She's coming in!
Like, we're just gonna leave him like that? Yeah, and I can't leave going out that way because of the drunk. Yeah, sorry to leave you guys hanging. Yeah, if she's really coming through. Yeah, turn off the Dreamweave cocoon, please. Also, sorry I'm not in my armor.
Oh, you're already here? You move quickly.
It's called teleportation through Aetherites. But yeah, I wanted to be in casual attire first before going into battle. What, you don't like my change of clothes?
Well, that means that we can get started all the sooner. Once Tuliolol succumbs to our wrath, together we shall celebrate the return of true liberty to Tyrol. Now, see to your preparations and then join us upstairs. We strike when I give the order.
And so back upstairs she goes. Probably to clear up the confusion on the part of her henchman. And so, you know, kind of had to take this back to the back door, didn't we?
That was close. I don't know what would have happened if we were found out. We couldn't hear what you were saying while we were trying to distract Abyahi. Did you get anything we can use?
Well, here's what I found out.
That's great. Tintorwa and the others have just arrived themselves. Let's go meet them.
Alright. So here they all are. I heard you ran into Abyahi at the tavern. Tell us everything that happened. Well, here's what I found out. So it's a pretty lengthy list. I see. Her plan is to strike at Tuliolol from the Shaolani side. Then we can focus our defenses there.
You said her minions spoke of an army being summoned by her treasure? That matches with the story we heard. It was told to us by one of the Vipers. We hope that expertise in tracking deadly beasts such as the Troll Patrol, the very source of our treasure's powers, might provide insight on the capabilities of hers. Apparently, they received reports that creatures across Tyrol were falling under the thrall of a Shatona woman. Even the most feral of beasts obeyed her like a docile lamb.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. Yeah, it does look similar to what she was able to do with Sandworm. Yeah, this is what I saw her do.
Well, now what do we know what our enemy is capable of? I heard that some animals hunt by hypnotizing their prey with sound, smell, or even magical energy. Perhaps the Troll Vidrol, whose essence lies in a treasure, was one of those, but it's difficult to say which. Even so, we know Abyahi's plan at the threat we face. We can prepare for whatever she might throw at us.
We'll cut off her advance at Zorgor the Boundless. It'll take everything we have to drive her back, but if we fight as one, neither her nor her beasts will take a single step into Tuliolol. I'll stay here for a while and keep an eye on things. If Abyahi makes a move, I'll contact you at once. Can you tell Raoul Majun what we've learned? Certainly. So off they all go. And so, back to Tuliolol. And back on over to Bayside Bevy. The day may be early, but we got a lot of work to do. So, let's go take care of things. Let's speak with Rawl.
She's bringing an army of beasts to our doors? There's so little time to prepare. And if the treasure can bend ferocious beasts to its will, we must reconsider the possibility it can be used on people too.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'll bring this information to the Landsguard at once, that they may begin readying the city's defenses. I know neither you nor they will let a single citizen come to harm. This is it, Mathia. With any luck, Abyahi and her cronies will soon be languishing in cells.
I hope you're right, so we'll take another 1,000 gil for completing this quest.